Hey everyone, it's me, Yolanda. Long time no video. How's everyone? I hope all doing very well. And on the Friday of the Mother's Day weekend, I wish all of you moms happy Mother's Day. So I wanted to do a quick journal page for you, and it's something that I've been wanting to do. I'm always inspired when I see Monica here on YouTube. She's BC Doula. She always does real insightful and thoughtful pages, and she shares them with us. So I did intend to show the entire thing in its whole work state, but I tell you, I guess it's been too long since I filmed a video. I kept messing up. So let me just tell you what I've done so far, and then I'll go into the page, to the reason of the page. So I just picked a page in my junk journal, and I took a 8.5 by 11 piece. It's just a plain white piece of paper, and Aaron, one of the twins, one day he said a bad word, and so I made him write it 25 times. I will not say ass. And he wrote it, and he sat at the table and he wrote it, and then I guess he put it on the refrigerator. I don't know if I did or he did, but it was clipped into this little clip. I have like a magnetic clip with like the lunch calendar, school calendar, and the whole 9 yards. So it was all clipped. Well, the other day those papers fell, and it fell out. And so I used it as part of my background because I thought it was perfect for my title of my junk journal page, which is Be Good, Do Well. So anyways, kind of coincides with the whole theme. So I'm just going to make this long story short because obviously I can't film a video to save my life. A couple weeks ago, I had a really, really tough shift. I'm a server at a restaurant. Some of you know that. And I had this really, really mean person in my station. And it got so bad that I refused to go back out there to the floor again and serve her. Well, I'm sure she didn't want me back over there anyways, but I was just really struck at how mean some people can be. And so with that kind of lesson, and then I had been looking through this cookbook, and the author of the cookbook was talking about her grandmother. Her grandmother taught her how to make pie, and she said her grandmother used to always tell them, be good, do well. And I thought those 4 simple words are so easy, so simple, but really profound if you think about it. And those are, good life lessons. So anyways, I thought I will not say, beep and be good, do well, like it all kind of went well together. And then what this page is going to be about is my feelings of dealing with that lady and what her negative experience gave me to turn around and make me look at myself. So anyways, what I've done is I glued down that page, right in the center, folded in half. So that'll be part of my background. I inked around the edges just a little bit. And then I took some red and white baker's twine, and I used glossy accents just to adhere it down. And then I've cut pieces out of a Jenny Bolin punch, her little pennant punch. And I've cut them out of, I don't know this paper. I think this is a Simple Stories. It's like lined text paper. So I've cut all my pieces out, and then using these little alphabet stamps, I've punched out Be Good, Do Well, and adhered 3 of the words on there, and then I'll do the last one while we're talking. So, yeah, I don't usually do or share the pages in my journal, but I think it'd be really good to probably do that a little more, like how Monica does. It's nice to show what you're making, and then if you have a little, little lesson behind it, that would be nice as well. But I used to do more videos where I'd share stuff like that, but I don't know. Maybe that's another video. We won't talk about that. Okay. Sorry to get off track. So, it's really easy to be mean. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of effort, right? But it's harder to be, kind and nice and thoughtful and more mindful of other people and their situations or their hurts or their angers or their frustrations or, and you have to constantly remind yourself about stuff like that. Maybe for some people it does come really easy, but I just know that the experience I had that day just really left me thinking, like, what's the mark that I want to leave? Like, sadly, the lady had her daughter with her, and she just behaved in such a horrible way. I mean, it was just so ugly. I just thought, wow, like, she's teaching her that's acceptable, that's how you act when you're, don't get your way, or when you don't like how your steak is cooked, or, something so silly, something so unimportant. Like, that's how you problem solve. And, I know I don't want to leave. That's not the mark I want to leave. It's not the mark I want to leave for my namesake, for me, and for my children. Like, I want them to remember, how to be kind and how to be nice, and how to think of others first before themselves, and how to do the right thing. And that's what matters to me. So it really, in spite of the situation that night, it really did teach me more of a lesson as well, I guess just showed me all the things I don't want to be. So, anyways. So I will say happy early Mother's Day to all of you moms and women. I feel even if you don't have children, your mother, you can be, a mother can be just a good role model, positive experience, positive role model for any other person. Being a mom encompasses so much. So we're just going to glue all of these down. Excuse the silence while I plan here. Oh, anyways, I shared this, and I'm going to show you in a minute because I'm going to put that in here too. I shared something on Facebook the same night that this happened with this lady. I got home and Maddie had left me a note about not forgetting to make coffee cake. And I'd been promising them I was going to make it. And I would either, not really wake up late, but I would forget that I was going to make coffee cake. And, that's not something you can start at, 20 minutes before you have to leave to take them to school, right? So she left me this cute little note. And she made it and she put it on my desk. And I just thought, what a, contrast from the evening being at work and having someone so mean to me, and then I come home and I have this cute little note on my desk, telling me, Mom, don't forget the coffee cake. Like, when you're mean to somebody and you act out or you say something rude that maybe hurts a person's feelings, don't forget, they're somebody's mom, they're somebody's sister, somebody's daughter, and we have feelings. Your actions just don't affect that one person, because I'm a bunch of different people to the people in my life, wife, mother, friend, daughter, all of that. And so it's my kids would be so hurt to see someone treat their mom like that. And I would never treat another mom like that. I don't know, just really rattled me. So, okay, so be good, do well. Get this one down. I always use my middle fingers. I don't know if you notice. I'm sorry. I try to catch myself from doing that. So, I don't know why. And then I'll watch a video that I did, and I'm like, good gravy, Yolanda. Put that middle finger down. Okay, be good, do well. And then I was going to use this thing that Maddie wrote because I want to remember what happened that night. So when I journal about it, that's going to go right here. And then I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to staple it because she wrote on the back also. So I'm just going to staple it in here. So that way I could flip it over if I need to. Okay. And then I have this. I think it's a Little Davis, chipboard word, it says character, and that's something that we all need, and what should be important to you, you know. And so I wanted to include that because I just want this page to remind me of how I felt that day, of like how Aaron, with that day he said that word, how I talked to him. And I'm not saying I don't ever say ask, but just the lessons that we try to teach our children or the people around us or the people that we're with, you know, the things that we want them to learn. And so I want to remember, like, I want to remember that I want to have character, that I want to be good and do well, that my kids, you know, look forward to me making coffee cake, and that matters to me, like making them happy, and that I want to teach them not to be mean or act mean to people, and, you know, so it's real important for me. So this one says, if you want to be happy, be Leo Tolstoy. And I cut this off of an authentic, off the bottom of one of their papers. They had this little quote, and I saved it off of all of the sheets that I had. So now this is dedicated to that lady because she didn't seem very happy. And so I wanted to, for that, like, you know, if you want to be happy, it's not hard to be happy. Just be happy. Okay, and now it's going to just go right down here. Okay, and I know this is a super simple page, but I just wanted to share the meaning behind that. And then I'm going to take this humongo bird punch and punch myself out a little bird because I like birds. And I like this crepe paper. Let's see. Because you know I always have to have a little bird. Okay, and then we need a wing. Let's see if I could freehand a wing. I think I can. Let's see. I need some brown. Oh, you know what? How about red? How about red polka dot wing? I think that's good. Whoa, come on. Okay. That'll look good, huh? Let me draw it first. Let's see. Okay, well, let's see how this turns out. I don't know how good this is going to look, but we'll try. Okay. Oh, shoot. Erase my pencil lines. Sorry, I'm over here cutting and erasing. Okay. That looks good. Could fine tune it a little bit. We'll ink around the edges a little bit. Should probably edge around my bird. This is one of the gigantic punches from Joann's. It's a Fisker's punch. I'll show you. Love it. It's a bird. I like how big it punches out. It's huge. Look at that. It's cool. I love that. Okay, so let's glue down our little wing. I think it looks like a wing, right? Okay, and I definitely need a little bird's eye. I'll get one. I'll put a little brown dot or something. There we go. I love little birds like that. So, of course, I have to have a bird sitting on my pennant. And maybe I'll get one going the opposite way over there, or a smaller one, or some flowers or something. So, okay. And so right here is where I'm going to journal, and I'm going to staple it in so that way it can flap over and it doesn't cover my son's beautiful I will not say beep. So, okay, I know it's super simple, and you're probably like, oh, what's the big deal? But the meaning behind it, okay, I lost a cap to my pencil. The meaning behind it is what matters. So, there we go. I'll do my journaling, and then maybe in the next video I'll show you. So, be good, do well. Thanks for watching. Bye. Sorry guys, I had to come right back really quick because I wanted to show you. I was going to stamp or write the date, but I wanted to show you this cool stamp. It's by Cat's Life Press, and I love it because it has, let me see how wide. It's like an inch. Okay, it's about an inch. The actual probably stamp part maybe a little bit less, but it's about an inch. And it has all the months of the year across the top, and then the dates, and then note, and then year. So I am going to ink it up and stamp it across the bottom, and that way I can write the date of my entry. So it'll go right down here. Oh, you can't even see it. You're going to hear the kids really loud in a second. Okay, so there it is. Oh, sorry. Down there, and then I'll circle May, and then the 11th, and then write my note, and then the year. So anyways, I just wanted to show that with you real quick.
Hi.
All right, thanks for watching. Bye.